Thank you, Bill. And all of you that are able and/or willing, please stand for our gathering hymn. It is number 349 in the gray hymnal. We gather together. Good morning. Our welcome is from Monica Jacobson Dennison. Who you are enriches us all. Welcome. What you bring, who you are, enriches us all. We say welcome to your grief, your fear, your anger, and the parts of you that are not yet ready to be seen or heard. We say welcome to your joy, your hope, and your pride. Welcome to all of them as well. For we are a people of faith. Faith in our expansive welcome, faith in our ability to grow, faith in the precious gift of our truths, faith in the promise of trying, learning, changing, faith in our capacity to know ourselves and each other ever more deeply. Welcome to you who are gay, straight, bi, pan, lesbian, queer, questioning, or unable to be contained in a word. Welcome to you who are trans, cis, genderqueer, non-binary, intersex, agender, beyond words. Welcome to you who are human. Welcome to you who are loved and who are loved and are love and are loved. Let me say that again. Welcome to you who love and are loved. Welcome to you who are blessed, which is all of you. Together, this time, may it be a blessing. I'm Jennifer, your worship associate this morning. Bill is our brilliant musician. In the back, we have our tech, Ken. And at home, Molly? Is it Molly? I was looking for her face, sorry. We are glad you are here. If you are a guest today and are willing to do so, we invite you to stand if you're willing and able so that we might better welcome you. Do we have any guests today? Please tell us your name and where you're from. Welcome. Molly, do we have any new folks at home?
No visitors, just this regulars.
Thanks, Molly. And please stay for refreshments after. There will be apples and caramel dip. Oh, well, I saw the chocolate cake, but I didn't want to comment on it. Now for church announcements. I direct your attention to our websites, www.evansville.org, which is in the front of your order of service. Our weekly announcements are available there, and you can sign up to have them delivered each week to your email. Are there any other church-related announcements? Please come to the microphone. Molly, are there any announcements online?
No, there are not.
This must be a first. I don't think we've ever had a time we've never had announcements.
I'll say something if you want.
Thank you. So now let us transform our welcoming statement into action by taking a few moments to greet one another. Please return to your seats when you hear the chime. The centering music will play. Thank you, Bill. May I have a volunteer for the chalice lighting, please? The chalice lighting reading is from Sharon Wiley. The balance we seek. The hours of day and night are in balance. In honor of earth-centered traditions that celebrate this time of year, we observe that the flaming chalice holds the elements of the four directions: earth, air, fire, water. The lamp oil for earth, the air that feeds the flame, the fire we light, and the chalice itself, the cup, the symbol of water. We light our chalice and reflect on the balance we seek in our lives, the balance we seek in our hearts, the balance we seek in the world. And now may I have 2 volunteers for the offertory. The offertory reading is by Heather Christensen, individually and together. Unitarian Universalism is a grand vision of a world filled with peace and justice, love, and joy. That vision is embodied in a few large congregations, numerous mid-sized congregations, and many, many small congregations like ours. No matter its size, every congregation depends on each of its members, each one of you. By your commitment of time, energy, and resources, it helps make that grand vision real. Individually and together, we are Unitarian Universalists, building a world that is filled with peace, justice, love, and joy. Thank you for your gifts. I forgot to get the story for all ages out. Hold on. I don't see any. On the 3rd day of Pongal, we give thanks. We thank all cows and the powerful bulls who work hard pulling plows. We dress up the cattle and hand feed them treats, the pots boiling over with sweet rice to eat. Matardes da Chala is quite a display. We thank the Earth Mother on Carnival Day. We offer up water as fireworks crack. Our planet provides, so we want to give back. Did I say that was from Bolivia? I don't think I did. From Ghana. At Homowo each year, the Gai people recall dry days in the past when the harvest was small. Now laughing at hunger, we all dance and sing. We're thankful for rain and the harvest it brings. In Barbados, our ancestors sighed with relief in the sun once the back-breaking work of the harvest was done. When crop over comes, we wear feathers and crowns. We take pride in our heritage, passing it down. In Morocco, when it's time for Suuk, the building we make is nice to spend time in, asleep or awake. Our family and friends come to meet us inside, grateful for all that Hashem can provide. In Liberia, each year in November comes Thanksgiving Day. We show that we're grateful in all different ways. Some bring fruit to the church and then hear pastors preach, and others enjoy a fun day at the beach. In Iran, on Meghrayan, tables had flowers and bread, some candles, a mirror, and fruit that is red. We joyfully toss herbs and seeds in the air, embracing to show one another we care. In Spain, it's La Tomatilla. Tomatoes are ripe. Let's head to the streets for a rowdy food fight. When tomatoes start flying, you all better run, but don't throw them too hard. It's only for fun. Punjabi, India. We harvest the wheat when we feel fresh spring air. Basiki is here, and it's time for the fair. The Mela puts us in a jovial mood. We love all the dancing, the rides, and good food. Germany. Every St. Martin's Day brings a parade. We march through the streets with the lanterns we made. We all sing together by candlelight glow. Stars twinkle above, and we twinkle below. People have changed how we live through the years, but we still come together when harvest time nears. We give thanks for our earth and the hard work that's done. We grow the world's harvests to feed everyone. The end. The opening words are by Laurie Gorgas Ablam. Fall Equinox Meditation. Pause. Balanced in the center, between the longest and shortest days. Equinox. The wheel of the year turns and turns again. The air cools, days shorten, the sun seems to weaken, barely clearing the horizon after rising, before beginning its descent. This is our opportunity now to pause. Balanced breathing in, breathing out, knowing this present moment. This present moment is all that we are guaranteed. Like the sun moving toward the shortest days, many moments arise and is gone before we know it. This is the time to ponder and consider as we enter the season of contemplation, of increasing darkness, of lying fallow, of dormancy. This is the season of letting go, of lightening burdens, of preparing for a long period, of being still, going deep. Pause and consider. Binaries, dark and light, hot and cold, chaos and order. Neither extreme is inherently good or bad. It's all a matter of balance, of honoring the spectrum from which binaries mark the endpoints. Today we mark the midpoint between summer and winter solstice, a time to seek balance and be free. Blessed be, amen. In our community each week, we take time to acknowledge one another. We make time to share pieces of our lives. We do this because each person in this community has value. Each person's experience matters. We take a pebble from the clear bowl and place it in the bowl of water to symbolize the rippling effects of sharing. We begin with joys. Does anyone have a joy to share? Please come to the microphone so the folks at home can hear better. Oh my God.
Well, you know, these days feel kind of dark, so I'm always looking for joy where I can find it. And my sisters and I have this ongoing text going, and we're always sending each other funny stuff. So I'm going to share a couple with you today. You've heard of TikTok. Well, this is Dock Talk, D-O-C-K Talk. It's two guys sitting on a dock, and they're telling dad jokes. So I've got some of them for you. And they're so dumb, but they're so funny. My dog accidentally.
Not every joy or sorrow can be shared openly in the community. Some must be held in the heart. I have just placed a pebble in the bowl for experiences too dear to share. Please take a moment for silent meditation, prayer, or contemplation. Then we will sing hymn number 123 from the Gray Hymnal, Spirit of Life. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me. Now, before we get started, I need some volunteers. There's a box of writing instruments, and there's papers that have cutouts of leaf. If I could have 2 volunteers, one to pass out the leaves so that they could choose the leaf of their choosing, and then a writing instrument, please. Yes. This is going to be a very interactive message period for the Maybon or autumn equinox ceremony. And you're also going to need your gray hymnal, because we're going to start with the chant in the gray hymnal, number 389, and Ashley will be guiding us during that. And I have to relight the candle there. Yeah, whatever you like. Thank you for keeping me on task. Here, you can start the chant. Before we begin the chant, I'm reading from the Gray Hymnal, the reading of 358, Harbinger of Frost. Autumn, we know, is life en route to death. The asters are but harbingers of frost, trees flaunting their colors at the sky. And other times will follow where the leaves have fallen, and so shall we. Yet other lives will come, so may we know, accept, embrace the mystery of life we hold the while, nor mourn that its outgrowth each separate self, but still rejoice that we may have our day. Lift high our colors to the sky, and give in our time fresh glory to the earth. By Robert T. Weston.
Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near. Gathered here in the mystery of the hour, gathered here in one strong body, gathered here in the struggle and the power. Spirit, draw near.
We have come together in this most sacred time of year, when life and death stand in balance in the endless dance. Let us take one moment to think about what it is that is in balance in our lives. Pause for one moment. And to balance that out, let us dwell for a moment on what could be more balanced than it has been lately. Pause for one moment. Now may I have 2 volunteers. One will be passing out the apples, and one will be passing out sheets of the paper towel. It's going to make sense in a minute. We're going to be biting into the apples, and they can be a little juicy. So we want to make sure you have a paper towel. And there's also another reason you need the paper towel, so don't throw it away after the bite. As a symbol of the bountiful harvest each year that brings our hearts, take a deep bite from the apple, okay? That's the first instructions. So I'll wait until everyone has one. And the apples have been washed. They're safe. Pay attention to these instructions, okay? As a symbol of the bountiful harvest that each year brings in our hearts, take a deep bite of the apple, but don't swallow it yet. Holding the bite in your mouth, consider its perilous position. Just a moment ago, it was safely part of a whole fruit and never known anything different. Now it falls into the cusp of falling into a pit of boiling acids, i.e. our stomachs. And through that pit, the molecules within it will become us. There is literally no difference between us and the apple bite. Only time separates us. We are just the same. Now you can swallow and hold on tight. Like the apple bite, we are always leaving something behind. And maybe we'd like to leave something behind, but we haven't found a way yet to do so. I'm passing around some leaves, which you already have, and some pens, so that you can write down things that you want to leave behind. What you write will stay between you and the god or goddess. Now, one at a time, bring our leaves to the center of the circle table, and burn them in the candle's flame. You can partially burn it and leave it on the plate there, because evidently the flame is not as bright as I would have liked it to be. So you can partially burn it or burn it in its entirety. So one at a time, bring your leaves to the candle. You can share with a group what you're leaving behind, or you can do so in silence if you prefer. I think we can burn over in the chalice candle, if that would be better. It might be a stronger flame. So if you want to burn your leaves from the chalice flame, which is stronger, feel free to do so. And you can continue eating your apple, because there's a next step with the apple too. Y'all are getting really creative here with that. Okay, now those of you that have been munching on your apples, there's a final piece of the harvest ritual to perform. Dig into your apple and retrieve a single seed. You can do this literally or symbolically, depending on how much of an apple you've eaten. We're going to do something called raising power to consecrate these seeds with our life energy and store the strength of this year to begin the next. There are several ways we can do this, so don't feel free to do what your next door neighbor is doing. You can try or Try it a couple of times, whatever works for you. So that we all do it together, whatever sounds we choose. Slowly start getting louder and louder and higher in pitch, all holding our seeds. Now, raise the power of these seeds. These seeds will rest contained within the fruit, as fruit contained them, never ending the cycle. Ever, blessed is the way. Power is raised. Everyone put your left hand out like this, and with the seed in your right. Guard this seed and fertilize it with your wishes, hopes, and truths, so that in spring planted, they will thrive and grow. Protect and preserve this seed, that it protects you, and let it go. Now you can put that in your napkin if you have your seeds so that it doesn't much up your hands. And now we will end with a chant, Earth is my body. Ashley will lead.
Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit. Earth, my body, water, my blood, air, my breath, and fire, my spirit.
And as our tradition, does anyone have any questions, concerns, or comments on the ceremony? Molly, anyone online?
No,
All right, so our closing hymn will be number 1028, The Fire of Commitment in the Teal Hymn Book. voice is fading.
On the flight of days remembered, burns a beacon bright and clear, leading hands and hearts and spirits into faith set free from fear. The fire of commitment sets our mind and soul ablaze, when our hunger and our passion need to call us on our way. And we live with deep assurance of the flame that burns within. Then our promise finds fulfillment and our future can begin. From the stories of our living rings a song both brave and free, calling pilgrims still to witness to the life of liberty. When the fire of commitment sets our mind and soul ablaze, when our hunger and our passion need to call us on our way, then we live with deep assurance of the flame that burns within. Then our promise finds fulfillment and our future can begin. From the dreams of youthful vision comes a new prophetic voice, with demands of deeper mysteries filled by our courageous choice. When the fire of commitment sets our mind and soul ablaze, when our hunger and our passion need to call us on our way, and the deep assurance of the flame that burns within, then our promise finds fulfillment and our future can begin.
I had Ashley lead because my voice is beginning to not do what I would like it to do. The words to the Extinguish the Chalice are in your order of service. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth.
We want the community, want the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
The closing words are by Christine Robinson. Autumn Prayer. God of the autumn, help us live with the grace of falling leaves, the enthusiasm of the flaming aspens, and the serenity of the old trees, whose roots reach deep into the earth. God of the autumn, help us to know that living and dying are one, that life is precious and beautiful and limited, that nothing good is ever lost. God of the autumn, help us to see in the ways of nature a way for ourselves. Amen, amen, and blessed be. Go in peace, and may your presence bless the world.